1,051 student registrations with 19,830 getting shortlisted for this virtual internship program. It was a first of its kind virtual program which built a pool of skilled talent significant for the future of jobs relevant in this industry. Thereafter, the planning for the second phase of the program for 1 lakh internships is also presently underway. Towards this end, I have great pleasure in inviting Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe, Chairman AICTE, Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, COO AICTE, Ms. Marcela O'Shea, Regional Manager APJ, Corporate Affairs Cisco, Mr. Harish Krishnan, Managing Director and Chief Policy Officer, Cisco Systems, India and SAARC, Ms. Kirti Seth, CEO, ITITS Sector Skill Council, NASSCOM, and our host of partners of Cisco who have enabled this journey towards this end. May I now request Dr. Buddha Chandrasekhar, who is the Chief Coordinating Officer, to actually speak a few words, because this is a complex business, and he is the technology and project manager who is proficient in actually making this in a way a very successful product by facilitating the virtual internship enablement on the NEET portal of AICTE. Over to you, Dr. Buddha.
Good morning, all. Thank you very much. I would like to thank NASSCOM FutureSkills team as well as Cisco team for providing opportunities to our students. And I see the capacity building for our country is very, very important. And I see that in next 5 years, we need to skill and upskill and provide opportunities of more than 1 million, if possible, 5 million to our students and recent graduates. And giving an opportunities in recent 21st century skills is a need of the hour. And that's where I see, I would like to thank NASSCOM as well as Cisco for providing such an opportunities on working on virtual internships by utilizing their time and working with the best of the best company, who is best known as a networking king. That's what Cisco is called about, and they are pretty good in cloud computing and various other areas. I think that's where I see that we all are working together and things are going pretty good. And I would like to see much more such opportunities to our students and more practical in nature. I mean, one thing I always prefer is the practical outcome based internship opportunities, because we are doing some internship opportunities without outcome. But here I see the Cisco has provided an internship opportunity which has an outcome in nature, and the outcome is already defined. And the students became empowered and employable. Their employability increased more than 50 to 100%. I think that's where I really would like to thank everyone, and let us work together. And I would like to thank our chairman, sir, who gave me opportunity to work with everyone and given that freedom, so that I can speak with anyone in a shorter notice and try to bring them on. And as you know, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has a thought of providing 1 crore internship opportunities. So on what kind of opportunities? So we want the opportunities to be in cloud computing, in networking, in virtualization softwares, artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, voice-based, speech recognition, etc. So that's where we see, and we'd like to thank, and I'm sure let us all work together. And if you need any help, you please do let us know. And I again thank everyone, Kirti ji, Sandhya ji, Sandhya madam, and Ishwinder ji, my friend Ishwinder ji and Anuj ji. They really worked very hard, because maybe we are just speaking and just leaving the responsibility of execution to them, and they are the one who is executing. I think they are the real Bahubalis. So I thank all of them, and let us wish best of luck to ourselves, because our target for 5 lakhs, just now we defined, and our chairman sir and Kirti madam is going to be responsible. So let us all work together and take it forward. Thank you very much, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Buddha. May I now invite Professor Anil Sahasraputhy, Chairman AICTE, who has actually held several important academic, research and administrative positions at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Tata Consultancy Engineers, Northeastern Regional Institute of Science and Technology, Itanagar, and IIT Guwahati. He also served as the Director, College of Engineering, Pune, since 2006 on deputation from IIT Guwahati. Prior to joining AICTE as chairman, as an academician and researcher at NERIST and IIT Guwahati, and as an administrator in the capacity of director COEP, he has taken up several new initiatives for academic curricula and co-curricular activities, entrepreneurship, research, and good governance. Professor Anil Sahasraputhy, over to you, sir. Welcome. May we hear you say a few words on this occasion.
Thank you, Sandhya, for that introduction. I think I'm very happy to be on this particular platform today, where likes of Kirti Seth is also there here, who is from NASSCOM, Sector Skill Council, Sandhya herself from NASSCOM, who has been driving FutureSkills, and our own Buddha. But more important, this particular event in honor of, I think, Cisco. Cisco is the one, whether it is Marcella, Ishwinder, all of them, Ashish, then Anuj, each one of them has been working very hard to work with AICTE to produce graduates who are going to be absolutely not only employable, entrepreneurial. And this is a very important initiative of the NASSCOM as well as Cisco for providing internships and opportunities for our students. I just was thinking aloud, we used to have the jargon of what is known as networking, for in terms of our alumni and present students and interaction between them, right from 1970s and 80s. And in fact, it was a management jargon only. But the true networking started happening because of Cisco. That is the true networking era, which began in the late 20th century when we had the internet and we were all getting connected with our old friends and new friends. So whether it is connection between students to students within an institution or outside, it has all started happening. The collaboration started happening. In terms of industry, we always said that we are available 24/7. But certainly when America sleeps, India is, working. At the same time, when India is sleeping in night, working is happening in the US. And therefore, true 24/7 operations started thanks to Cisco, thanks to networking, thanks to the switches which you use. Most robust. In fact, there are many other competing companies, no doubt, but today also, if there is any system which can be absolutely critical, which has to be taken care of, if suddenly when I'm speaking here, there is a disruption and the switch goes off, I think my speech will not be heard by anyone. I think that is where Cisco comes in, their servers, and this kind of training being provided to our students so that the robust networking can take place and sharing with each other happens, data is available, and how that data is going to be interpreted. And there are applications, whether it is artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, robotics, 3D print, each one of them require today connectivity, and not only connectivity, switches. That's where Cisco has been a world leader in that. I'm sure our students will get to know about future skills as well as the present skills. Both are equally important. And they will become lifelong learners. Learning to learn is very, very significant in today's world. I'm sure this particular internship opportunity, which Buddha has constantly engaged with different companies, and now with Cisco today, we are going to launch it. I congratulate all the people who are associated with this. A great time for our students to become employable as well as entrepreneurial. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Sahasraputhy. May I now invite
I
Ms.
just want
Marcy?
one minute,
Yes.
ma'am, because I
Yes,
need
sir.
to leave for another meeting. As you know, we need to empower more than 7 crore higher education students and recent graduates. So I'd like to thank Cisco for skilling and upskilling our students, which is key for our Atmanirbhar Bharat. I think this is where the continuous upskilling and skilling is the driving force for making India the global digital talent hub. And as NASSCOM platform, as sir, I hope you also know that wherever we are going on a monthly visits to various states, we involved NASSCOM FutureSkills platform also. They are also demoing all their skills because, as you know, along with internship, the real-time opportunities to the students are very important, and we are showcasing the Cisco-based internship opportunities to all our students. So let us continue, and I wish best of luck to everyone. So maybe next 5 to 10 minutes I will leave because I need to go and attend another meeting with Secretary, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Buddha. Thank you, Professor. It's amazing collaboration that we have with AICTE that is poised to build India for today and tomorrow to be the talent hub for the world. Towards this end, Ms. Marcela Shri, Regional Manager, APJ and Corporate Affairs, Cisco, has contributed so much with her vision and enablement. She is Cisco's technology and has a unique expertise to develop innovative solutions to address social concerns across the region with a strategic focus on building human capital in critical ICT and 21st century skills, fostering economic empowerment through a focus on workforce development, digital inclusion, and techno-entrepreneurship. And she's also awesomely enabled in making the communities come together by leveraging the network for community connectivity, education, and access to opportunity. Over to you, Marcela. We wait to hear you.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Sandhya, and thank you so much, Professor and Doctor, for the lovely, kind words that you said about Cisco. Indeed, we are extremely proud of the partnership here today, and I think all the thanks should go to the hardworking professors in our institutions that have been working so hard. Now, I wonder, I actually am having a problem sharing, so I do appreciate if everyone could leave me a little bit of time just to try and get my document up. Apologies, everyone. I wonder if I could ask Ishvinda, is it possible for you to share the document?
Yeah. Mohit, can you please make Marcy
I have some
present?
system preference problems. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Ishvinda. Apologies, everyone.
Marcy, you have the rights now.
Thank you. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Still not sharing. Okay, Ishvind, in the interest of time, are you able to share my slide deck at all?
Yeah, sure. Marcy, you continue speaking. Mohit, please make me presenter. Let me just put it on the screen.
Thank you, Mohit. Thank you, Ishvinda. Thank you, everyone, so much for your patience. So, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and it's my absolute delight to be with you all today. And I think taking the opportunity to recognise the incredible contributions made by our institutions really across India that participated in the Virtual Internship program. What I did want to do this morning is please allow me to start with a little bit of a brief introduction of what the Cisco Networking Academy is all about. It's really designed specifically to build a future digital workforce. And so the Networking Academy is Cisco's largest and also longest running CSR program, and it aims to do a few things. We want to improve the socioeconomic conditions for individuals and communities. We would like to increase access to digital education and career opportunities. We want to support the development of an educated IT workforce. And we also want to promote the growth of the IT industry as a whole. And so we're very, very proud indeed to have taught over 15 million learners since inception, 24 plus years now. And I'm going to take a deeper dive into what our impact has been in India. In India, we've trained over 890,000 students. We currently have over 380,000 students that are sitting in a classroom as we speak. And we're also proud that 95% of our students who took Cisco certification courses got a job or a further education opportunity. Now, we made a commitment that in 2025, we would reach over 1 million students. And we are so thrilled that it looks as though we shall achieve this probably much closer than we think, probably in the early part of 2022. Next slide, please, Ishvinda. Now, the Networking Academy students participate in a comprehensive, consistent learning experience, and it's delivered through leading edge technology, and they can do it either in their local campuses or online. And the best news, all of this comes for free. It's free of charge for the institutions that take up these learning offerings. So we invite anyone that might be listening today, if they want to partake in Cisco Networking Academy, please come and join us. So this gives you a little bit of a glimpse of the extensive curriculum portfolio that we have on offer. And you can see that these courses prepare students for industry certified courses such as CCNA, CyberOps Associate and DevNet courses. But they can also, institutions may also like to use it for explore type courses and and emerging opportunities for middle employers too. And while many technology courses and courseware stop there, we at NetAcad recognise the need to have that bridge for students to come across from the classroom going into their job and work experience. So our Talent Bridge program is designed as a matching tool. It's an opportunity for them to see what jobs and work experience might be on offer with our extensive Cisco partners and customers across the globe. There's also opportunities for them to join a global alumni community with our LinkedIn University. And there's also lots of professional development opportunities that come available for both our instructors, but also our students. At Cisco, we wholeheartedly believe that the internet has the power to change the world. And with this at the core, we leverage our expertise in IT and network to develop courses through our public and private partnerships. We feel it is fundamental to align our NetAcad program with strong government partnerships to ensure both the global and local access to IT education. So this brings us to our celebration of the Virtual Internship program. And when we embarked on the India Internship program, we had two main goals in mind. Number one, we wanted to align with our national priority to transform India into a digital talent hub by providing 20,000 virtual internships in cybersecurity. And number two, we were excited by the opportunity to utilise the collaboration of industry and government to help build a pool of skilled talent for future jobs in the industry. So we're absolutely delighted by the incredible response from the media as we jointly launched the program. It was absolutely wonderful to see how we could do this virtual internship program in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. I'd like to extend my great gratitude to AICTE and NASSCOM for partnering with us to make this program so fantastic for our second and third engineering students. And you've already heard over 26,000 registered for the program. 19,830 students were shortlisted and 12,835 students successfully completed the virtual internship program. We received applications from 31 states and union territories, so fantastic being a pan-India approach to internships. And the students were able to study Intro to Cyber, Cyber Essentials, and Packet Tracer. And so I know that there's been some numbers put out there this morning, but on the back of the tremendous success that we had this year, we are setting ourselves a target for the 2022 program of 100,000 students. The response this year has been absolutely overwhelming, and we want to continue that going forward. So we welcome institutions, as I mentioned before, who would like to get involved in our 2022 program. Please reach out to us. And if you're thinking about getting involved, I think it's best to hear from our wonderful instructors and students that took part in the program. So I have with us today Dr. Anuj Garg. He's the Group Director of Planning, Development and Placements at LNCT Group and LNCT University. Hello, Dr. Garg, are you available?
Yes, Marshall, I'm available. Good morning from LNCT Bhopal.
Lovely to see you. And I wonder if you have any comments on the program.
Yes, thank you so much for the partnership which AICTE, NASSCOM, Cisco has brought to us. It's a real digital empowerment, what our Honorable Prime Minister speaks of. In the 6th annual edition of the Digital Abhiyan, Digital India Abhiyan, when he was talking about digital empowerment and he was addressing to the youth. This is the perfect example which under the leadership of our Honorable Chairman AICTE, Cisco and NASSCOM has created more than 20,000 job internship opportunities which help students in getting a lot of good jobs. So I think this gave a lot of great exposure to our students to learn the hand skills, mentoring, and an online practical examples. But the faculties and students have a very good feedback about this, and we were thinking in this pandemic how the practical examples projects can be done. And I think the team Cisco has made a perfect interface where students can learn what industry needs. I also want to comment that the employability trend of students who completed this program has been found better than others, which was also feedback which we received from a lot of recruiters. And I also would like to comment the tireless efforts of NIT Foundation, Ishwinder, and who have made this program successful. Like from our college, we have 1,200 plus students who completed the entire internship, and I'm so glad to share my screen with one of my student, and who is there for the celebration of the Cisco internship. The youth today from India is being looked upon by the world to create that global uh, talent force which the industry, the IT industry especially needs. A special thanks to Anil Buddhe sir, Chairman AICT, Dr. Buddha, who is a very good friend of mine, and to everyone, Hari, you, we have been interacting with various government of Madhya Pradesh initiatives, and a big thanks to Ishwinder, Sandhya, and Kirti for providing these great opportunities. And definitely the next milestone of 1 lakh opportunities will be a game changer for students of this country. Thank you, Marshalla. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And just a big congratulations to you. Such a huge support from yourself, your students, and fantastic outcomes, which is what it's all about. So that's absolutely brilliant. Thank you. And I know that we're joined today actually by one of your students. She comes from the Bachelor of Technology and Computer Science at LNCT University, and it's Adiyata Verma. Hi, Adiyata. Are you available to speak today?
Yes, ma'am.
Morning.
So, a very warm good morning to everyone present over here. First of all, I would like to thank Cisco for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. My name is Ajita, and I'm currently a bachelor from City Colleges Bhopal, which is an accredited Cisco and it was great and cohesive experience. The initiative by Cisco, AICTE, and NASSCOM helped us gain knowledge on cybersecurity. The interface of Cisco Work Academy platform was easy to use and led us to all the required for the The results were very full. The videos, concepts, the can help us test our knowledge and improve for better. I also enjoyed using Cisco Packet Tracer tool as it gave me the practical experience and allowed me to actually implement the networking concepts that were taught. They even asked for a feedback and were keen to improve the platform in order to help the students learn better. After completion of these courses, we were invited for a 3-hour industry session hosted by Cisco, which was also very insightful. It was a live interaction where great personalities shared their knowledge and experience. This internship gave us an opportunity to learn how to practice protecting system networks and to avoid digital attacks and also how to design secure networks. I would like to thank Cisco, AICTE and NASSCOM for providing this amazing opportunity in these tough times to help us students gain experience and knowledge in one of the most emerging fields. Thank you so much.
Tiata, thank you so much. It's fantastic hearing from you, and I want to wish you all the very, very best in your cybersecurity career going forward. And we're looking forward to the next chapter of students next year taking part. So thank you all very much for the wonderful opportunity to congratulate all those that were involved in the virtual internship program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcela. It's amazing to hear accolades from the end user and from the user institutions. Thank you for this initiative and for announcing the second phase of 1 lakh internships to come. May I now invite Mr. Harish Krishnan, Managing Director and Chief Policy Officer, Cisco Systems, India and SAARC, to actually speak a few words. But before that, Harish leads Cisco's strategic engagement with national and state governments of India on a wide range of public policy issues that concern Cisco in India. As an investor of the Globalization Hub business unit and as a corporate citizen, Harish manages Cisco's Indian External Advisory Board, which has an oversight on transformational project and strategic issues on a 3 to 5 year horizon. Harish has been with Cisco since May 2007. Over to you, Harish.
Thank you, Sandhya, for those very generous introduction. I want to wish everybody a very good morning. And I really would like to thank Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe and Dr. Buddha for those very nice words about Cisco. And it was great to hear from Dr. Anuj Gupta and Ajita. Like you said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. It is always great to hear from the students themselves of the experience of the Virtual Network Academy. What I really want to do here is step back and talk about Cisco in India. So we completed 25 years of operation in India in the year 2020. For 25 years, Cisco has remained committed to accelerating adoption of digitization in the country. These digitization efforts are not implemented in isolation. We try to bring stakeholders, startups, MSMEs, government to provide an end-to-end solution. Very interestingly, the purpose of Cisco as a company is to power an inclusive future for all. Our purpose defines our product innovation, customer experience, and most importantly, our engagement with community, startups, and so on. Dr. Sahasrabuddhe talked about some interesting statistics, some interesting factoids about Cisco, about the criticality of what we do as a company. And I have some interesting statistics. Every second, on an average, Cisco's technology connects 2 Indians and 3 devices to the internet for the first time. 75% of all data consumed in India is managed via Cisco, and 24 out of the 25 biggest banks, 6 of the 8 new payment banks, and all 10 small finance banks are on Cisco's network. Over 95% of the top 1,000 companies in India, that is about 25,000 SMBs, are using Cisco's technology to future-proof themselves. We aim to digitize 1.5 million SMBs in the next few years. But it's just not about what we make happen in Cisco. A crucial aspect of turning India into a focal point for innovation for the world is also in investing in our massive and growing digital skills ecosystem and the startup ecosystem. We heard a number of statistics, the speakers before me, and I think we are committed to doing that. We're deeply involved in preparing the next generation with digital skills. We do that in multiple ways. NetAcad is a classic example, and Marcy spoke about it at great length. To prepare our workers for jobs of tomorrow, we have been working closely with the government and industry bodies to scale our network academies and train more people in the new age technologies like AI, ML, cybersecurity, etc. I'm proud to say that we have trained almost 900,000 learners since the inception of the program, and we continue to ramp up these programs. The training that Cisco Network Academy provides prepares our young workforce with ample resources to be employable. And I was very happy to hear Dr. Anuj Gupta talk about how the virtual network, the virtual program is also ensuring that employability is generated. Each year, approximately 1.2 million students look for a meaningful internship opportunity with one of India's 3,000 engineering institutions. But that is not enough. There is not enough internship for everyone. To make things worse, the global pandemic and social unrest, this gap has actually widened. This is where the virtual internship program has made a big difference. The virtual internship program is an intervention that was introduced to provide hope and optimism to the students. Cisco goes a step beyond access to global knowledge on emerging technologies. We have a project called Cisco Incubator, under which we provide maker spaces for 18 universities across India, employing student entrepreneurs the opportunity to test their idea. Moreover, we even fund some of the best student entrepreneurs with seed money. We support early stage startups too under our Cisco Launchpad initiatives. Another initiative we're very proud about is what we do in the field of agriculture. We have two key initiatives there, Cisco Agri Challenge and Krishi Mangal. Through these initiatives, we support startups who have ideas that can digitally transform Indian agriculture by increasing the profitability and reducing cost. We believe that these investments will become even more relevant going forward as India forges into digital future. COVID-19 has been a grim yet important reminder that growth and prosperity are meaningless if they are not inclusive and equitable for all. With this at the heart of our purpose as a company, Cisco is doubling down on its commitment to digitally transforming India, and the virtual internship program is one of the most impactful initiatives Cisco has undertaken. We heard from Marcy about the impact of the virtual internship program, and the numbers are extremely impressive. We're extremely proud of what we're doing here. I would like to conclude by saying that Cisco is a proud partner of AICTE and NASSCOM, and the earnest effort to prepare the youth of India for the next generation future careers. We're planning to announce another phase of this program in early 2022. So once again, congratulations to all the students, to all our partners. We are incredibly proud of our association, and we wish to do more of this in the coming years. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It has really been very inspiring to hear you, Harish. And it wouldn't be true a word saying growth and prosperity are meaningless if it's not inclusive. And that's what has been the aim of Ms. Kirti Seth, CEO of ITS Sector Skill Council, NASSCOM. As a business leader with over 30 years of rich experience in entrepreneurship, management, and driving change, she has been the epitome of this transformation for any time, anywhere, any place, any moment of India today and tomorrow. In her last avatar in the corporate world, she was the CEO of the joint venture between Genpact and IIT called NIT Unica, and then led the global consulting and advisory team in India at NIT. Over to you, Kirti, for your continuing journey in this global transformation going to be led by India, hopefully. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Sandhya. Very kind of you, all these wonderful words. But I think this is such a great occasion because we set out to do something so different. We charted a completely new course. We were bold and we took a risk, and we were lucky that we had I can say a perfect storm where we had Cisco, AICTE, NASSCOM, Anuj, colleges like Anuj's college, everybody perfectly poised to work with us and take that leap. And I know what Harish has called out, the numbers, which just kind of underline to us what is Cisco and who we have as a partner. And I cannot tell you how important that is in the mission that we are driving as Sector Skills Council, NASSCOM, as FutureSkills Prime, as NASSCOM itself. It's so important because it's when you have partners like that is when your credibility grows. And there's a positive spin-off on other partners that who then trust you and come on board. So I want to thank you for allowing us to do what we did because you trusted us and took the leap and created this program. And I do want to tell you that, we've talked about the virtual internship program, so I'm not going to refer to that too much because we all know what it is and how great it's been. But I really want to share with you that the spin-off from that has found its impact in many, many different conversations that we are having. The whole idea of virtual, it was a paradigm shift. Of course, sitting here 1.5 years into the pandemic, you feel, did we really think that life would go on as normal? But when we started this, it was not the case. Even our regulators, our policy framework, all of it didn't recognize online, virtual, self-paced, hybrid. All these were foreign words. Of course, the world changed and things changed along with us, but we actually, this group actually conceptualized this even before the world changed so dramatically. The result of this has been that conversations that we are having with policymakers and the whole skilling ecosystem uses this example to say, if we can succeed here, why can't we try other things as well? So I want to share that I want to tell you that it is because of you and because of your faith that we are in this position to have this conversation, because the evidence is there to support what we did. It was, I think, also very fortunate that we had people like Dr. Sahasrabudhe, Dr. Buddha at the helm at AICTE who said, okay, go ahead and do it. It is fortunate that we have a new regulator who has come into place who recognized that this is the world, that this is going to be the world going forward. So when we talk to them about how assessments are done, how apprenticeship is done, we are talking about internship, but even apprenticeship is going to get impacted by this, because when work is virtual, how can apprenticeship be physical? It is just not possible. And then the scale, the opportunity, the reach, Harish talked about inclusivity. India is, when we talk IT, we talk about the 5 IT hubs, but this opens up all of India to opportunity, because skilling goes to learners, practice goes to learners, the ability to demonstrate what they know goes to learners, work goes to these cities as well, because as we get into remote working. Companies are ready to challenge the status quo. So, and this is a really big thing. Change is the hardest thing to do. How people hire, how people learn, how people adopt things is just so difficult. But when we show outcomes like this, when we go out with a name like Cisco, with the backing of AICTE, with NASSCOM putting its foot forward, the credibility comes and everybody says, yes, we can trust and we can take that leap too. So I want to put that perspective to what we've done. And by you saying that we're going to, do 100,000 more virtual internships going forward, it just underscores what we've done. It underscores your faith in the partnership. It underscores the belief that we have in everybody in this ecosystem. And I started this conversation before this function started saying, we're going to come to you with some more experiments we want to try. And we are, because we see that you have the appetite and you do have the willingness to skill India the way we want to create the digital talent hub. So I thank you very much for this partnership, and just wanted to share with you that the reach of what we do is far beyond just this program, and it is truly transforming India. So thank you very much. But before I sign off, thank you to all the people on the ground, Ishvinder, Mohit, NIT Foundation, Anuj, everybody who's actually making it work. So it's that which really translates ideas to action. So thank you for that, and looking forward to this collaboration to grow. And congratulations so much, Ajeta. We are going to want to take some sound bites from you and inspire many more learners to come on board and use this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Katie. Really inspiring. So once we move from the vision to the mission mode, the people on the ground who actually make this dream come true, one of them is Mr. Ishwinder Singh, India lead, NetAcad and Skills, Social Innovation Group, Cisco. He's, of course, enabled by a host of individuals from various partners of Cisco, and we would like Cisco and us as a community to recognize and provide the college awards and recognition of this great work in this part spellbinding and path-breaking process that we are actually enabling. Over to you, Shri.
Thank you, Dr. Sandhya. I would like to thank everybody on the call, Professor Sahas Buddhe, Dr. Buddha, Marcy, Harish, who made this entire idea a possibility. So this is the time where, like, as you have already seen, we got around 26,000 registrations for this program. And from almost all the states, 31 states and UT were represented in this program. So we took the nominations and we wanted to celebrate the success and recognize the great work done by the instructors and the colleges and the students through this virtual internship award. And basis the number of students participated, we have taken the nominations. All the award winners in this section will receive a certificate of achievement and a personalized trophy of achievement after through post after this stuff. So I would like to get started, and the first college who was able to make and in that particular list of top 10 is LNCT group of colleges, where we have Dr. Anuj on the call also. And I would like to call upon Dr. Anuj Garg, Pushpank, Vivek, Praveen, Ram Babu, who did the great job and made sure that student got the experience like Ajita shared right now. And the second college in the list is Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Sciences from Telangana, and would like to congratulate D. Ramesh, who is the instructor who made ensured that all the students got the great experience and the learning of this program. Next in the list is Malaria College of Engineering for Women from Telangana. Would like to call upon Pavan Kumar BVSP from this college. And the next in the list is IFET College of Engineering, Tamil Nadu. And we have Dr. S. Matilda and K. Gokula Krishnan, who made the job, wonderful job to ensure that all the students got the opportunity. Next in the list is Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, again from Tamil Nadu. And we have P. Getzi Deba and Devapriya, Emmanuel John and Raja as the instructors who made sure that the student got the requisite experience and the learning. Next is Shri Sairam Engineering College, Tamil Nadu, and I would like to call upon Dr. M. Suresh, Dr. J. Vijay Lakshmi, Dr. K. Sumathi, B. Renuka Devi, Dr. Saswati, S. Guru Sab. Although I know that people are watching live, it's not like we can call upon people on the stage, but I know that you should give a great round of applause even in the virtual mode, so that these are the great faces. And although every college did a great job, but we have a limitation to recognize. And the next in line is Shri Sairam Institute of Technology, again from Tamil Nadu. And would like to call upon Dr. B. Sridevi, Ashok P., Raja Lakshmi, and Janaki R. From this institution. And next in line is Gyan Ganga Institute of Technology and Sciences. And we have Dr. Ashok Verma, who is the instructor. And I know Dr. Ritu from this institution is also on the call. So congratulate to the entire group of institution. Then ABS Engineering College from Uttar Pradesh. Would like to call upon Krishna Veer Singh. And the next and last in the list is Meerut Institute of Engineering and Technology, again from Uttar Pradesh. And we have Dr. Vimal Kumar and Mayank Parashar, who did the great job in this. And with this, I would like to thanks to all partners. We have our whole lot of 7 Cisco ASC partners who made this program a great success. All the academies, institutions, instructors, and students who made this program a great success and gave us inspiration to announce and go bold in the next phase of this program in early 2022. Over to you, Dr. Sandhya.
Thank you so much, Ishwinder. It's amazing to see this wonderful flow of institutes and the academies, the students and the instructors who have enabled this awesome program today. And this is just baby steps. We are starting. There's miles to go before we sleep as an organization. At the bottom of my heart, I thank the visionaries like Harish, Marcela, Professor Sahasrabudhe, Dr. Buddha, as well as Ms. Kirti said, for making this a dream come true for India, because a tiny drop of water in this ocean is going to make a huge ripple and it's going to impact one and all. And I hope with the veracity and velocity that we want it to. So thank you so much for today's participation, and thank you all the institutes that have participated in all of this, and my team, as well as all of us at AICTE, Cisco, as well as NASSCOM for making this come true. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. See
Thank
you
you
all.
so much.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you, Ishwinder.
Thank you.
Looking forward
Thank
for more such opportunities. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anuj. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sangeeta. Thank you for so much for enabling all of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya, for coordinating well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anuj. Thank you. Bye.